If you're looking for the best playmaking badges, you landed on the right video. Maybe the 5 best playmaking badges, right, Cody?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
All right, we got playmaking badges for days. I don't know if handles for days makes it. We're going to find out. What's the first one, Cody?
Man, I'm hovering over it right now. Do we go to it first? The answer is no. We're going to go quick first step, straight on Hall of Fame. I think this is the best playmaking badge in the game, again, for the second consecutive year. This badge can be used by any build in the game. It gives you that explosive first step out of any triple threat, any size up animation, and it is extremely good this year, just like it has been in the past. So quick first step, self-explanatory, Spencer. You have to have it if you have any playmaking badges. It's my first choice, no doubt.
Yeah, I've seen you guys recommend this on multiple builds, even some bigger builds with less playmaking badges. So what's up? What's number 2?
Next up, we're going to have Dimer. If you want to be a team player in 2K21, you have to have Dimer this year. Even on gold, I think it's good, but at a point guard position, I think having it on Hall of Fame is outstanding. Your teammates will love you if you're willing to put this badge on. And it boosts the shot percentage for open teammates on jump shots after catching a pass. So anytime you make a pass for a jump shooter, it's going to boost their shooting percentage. And with the way shooting has been off and on, up and down this year with patches from 2K, you never really know how good it's going to be in the future, but this badge can always help your shooters. Park, Pro-Am, Stage, My Career, you name it, this badge is useful. And I think it's long-term, Spencer, since badges were put into 2K, I think it's the best badge of all time for playmaking.
What's up next here?
So next, I think you could go between handles for days and tight handles, but I think I'm going to go with tight handles, and here's why. This improves a player's ability to break down their defender, and with the most recent patch, you see a little more ankle breaker action. We're not going to put it on that though, but I think you can really get the defender moving in the direction you want him to go. Your moves are much more effective with tight handles. So I don't think you have to necessarily have it on Hall of Fame, depending on how many badges you have. Gold is good too. But I think this is a great badge. I only chose one dribbling badge, Spencer, and it was between tight handles and handles for days. But I think this is also a great badge, especially in Pro-Am if you're dribbling a lot and you don't want your energy to drop. So this could go between tight handles and handles for days for sure.
The other thing, I know Cody's got tight handles on Hall of Fame here that you need to think about between Hall of Fame or gold and lower is as soon as it ticks over to Hall of Fame, you have the option for those park handles. So if you don't want to accidentally trigger those when you're playing in the park, make sure you keep it at gold or lower. But if you really want them, Hall of Fame is where it's at. That's the on-off switch, Hall of Fame.
We're out here slip and slide and one mixtape, Spencer the Professor.
I know. Hopefully we get an actual option to turn these on or off, or have some more control, maybe even to switch the buttons on your controller of how you actually trigger them. But for now, that's sort of the hot fix.
All right, next up, this is another tough one because it could go a variety of ways, but just to switch it up a little bit, I'm going to go Needle Threader this year. I think having this badge, which of course it increases the likelihood that tough passes can get by the defense. I think when you pair this badge with Dimer, you can really make some elite passes, some dots, as we like to call them in the comp community. They can get through those interceptors who are big bodies in the lane, or even on the wing if they're guarding corner and Pro-Am or Park, you're trying to throw it ahead and advance the ball. Needle Threader really puts some whip on that pass to get through the defenders, and I think it really works well this year. So passing lanes aren't extremely overpowered, but they're good enough that if you don't have this badge and you're passing the ball a lot, the ball can get intercepted. So I think this is a great passing badge. I would choose this all day over flashy passer. Lob City's okay this year, but you can throw a lot of lobs without it. So I think we have to give the nod to Needle Threader.
And are you really trying to combat that interceptor badge from the defensive side here.
Definitely. I think so. If people have Interceptor on Hall of Fame with max wingspan and they're playing the lane, this badge really helps. But, you know, I still think Dimer's probably better, Spencer, for a passing badge, but Needle Threader's right there behind it.
All right, that's 4. We said 5. So can you make a decision on the 5th playmaking badge?
I'm going to be a team player, Spencer. Not a lot of people will choose this. A lot of people will probably argue this in the comments, so let us know if you disagree. It's floor general. If you have enough badges, I think you need to put this on to help your team. It increases your offensive attributes for all of your teammates. It's 1 for bronze, 2 for silver, 3 for gold, 4 for Hall of Fame. It really helps out your teammates. And if you have this badge, you can see the shooting percentage of your teammates when you're at Hall of Fame, which helps. You can say, hey, you only have a 20% from that corner. You should not be shooting that shot. Or if someone's on the hash and you can see it extend out to 60%, you can let your teammate know. So I think this is just a great team-oriented badge. Pro-Am is a must-have, I think. Park, you could get away with doing something like a handles for days. Downhill is still great. Flashy passers, fun. Unpluckable would probably be my other choice, though, Spencer. I think you still need that badge. I would just prioritize floor general over it this year.
Well, there you have it, the 5 badges you can't go wrong with here in the playmaking category. Are they the best? Well, it might depend on the situation, like Cody was talking about. And if you guys have any that you are absolutely must having on Hall of Fame, let us know in the comments down below, or maybe if you have this exact layout, let us know that as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back with another badge video. We'll see you next time.